Hola, buenos dias. Hello, this is Andy Weston in the matrix of electrical systems right now. Like I said, every time I go through its high rising systems, through the matrix grid systems, I'm going on so many different box devices. Now, we're going through its calculation modification through matrix grid systems. Now, everything through its atom theory is its connection energy wired system. So everybody has to understand what's going on with their singularity systems, okay? So it's very important to understand that I uprise your energy cycle systematical systems of body and ego system of the connection energy waving patterns of its heart system for reasons. And it's very important you understand that our electrical devices are high rising, everything through the polarity system. We're coming into that now. So our electrical devices, because everything today is like electricity. So it's understanding electronics, everything through electricity, everything through vibration, everything through frequencies. Okay? So basically it's understanding how you use your medical graphing mind graphing system, okay? Because the atom is its continuous force, because everything is created through atom. Once you understand its electrical systems, okay, you have to understand the regulators and how they volume through its oxygen levels, because when you're flying through its mechanisms, those regulators go up and down. They're tube systems and they're connected through the carotid of its neck systems, and the neck is here and here, right? But it volumizes. You're in the same shape of illumination of the light. The only thing that's different is through the body systems. It's all electronics, okay? That's where the connection energy waving patterns comes in through its atoms, okay? Because you're uprising your connection energy waving heart now, it's going into another dimension through a vibration signal, right? Now, once it goes through its vibrational signal, it's upgrading the electrical systems through the box systems and everything through the major core systems, okay? So the energy systems right now through the hydraulic system is high rising through electronic interference. And that's how we're getting our balance. Remember I said with my last video from yesterday, how it's circulating and rotating through its heart's condition? That's what's happening right now. So, hey Brady, how you doing? So basically, I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to my YouTube channel as I keep you informed of what's going on with the galactic system. I think it's extremely important that everybody understands what's happening with their heart systems, because our conditions are high rising every single day. So it's very important I give you these illustration diagrams on a day-to-day basis through point systems, okay? Andrew, how's it going? So let's get started, shall we? Today we're going to talk about the electrical system and how important it is it's connected to the body systems. Okay, so try to understand everything that's happening with its pixels. Okay, pixels formulate through its communication centers, and those communication centers are connected through the subdivision of its line divisions. Okay, now it's getting a little bit more complicated because once you get into the electrical system, you're starting to understand the more of the brain waving system and how the mind graphing system works with scanning mechanisms. Okay, because mechanisms are created through star systems. Okay, and that's how we communicate through its reactions, because our bodies are aching every single day and we're trying to figure out what's going on with my body. You know, all these reactions are going through electronic interference. You know, it's just communication wave and signals, and it's upgrading everything through electrical systems. Okay, so let's just start off that you're a pixel, right? Pixel of a body shape. Okay, that's line, that's pixel. Okay, now everything makes pixel. Okay, again, it's a cross, but it's on a triangular base because I want to show you what goes on when you go through triangular bases. Okay, right? Pixel, everything subdivides triangular base. Okay, this is where we get into the shapes. Okay, it's going to be a very quick picture here, but that's when it starts off like that. Okay, so everything is activated in its center. The most important thing you guys have to know is the center is the activation of its atom. Okay, everything is modified through its information. The information comes from its atom. That's where it high rises on so much electronic interference. Okay, so it rotates and it circulates. Okay, all right. Sine winds its divisions. Okay, it has its own cross-referencing because it's a brain system, right? The atom. Once you understand the atom, then you understand everything through its activation. Okay, so now it's in its center. The atom is correcting its divisions, okay, and it's uprising your cycles. So this is how the atom comes into the matrix grid systems and how we get into the singularity of its electronic systems. Okay, so does the atom begin program? I'll get back to you on that. So basically, what you want to do is you want to go through its full activations and create anomalies at different dimensions. Okay, and the reason why that is happening, okay, it's riding on its continuous force. So it's sine winding its divisions. Okay, it's uprising your heart's condition, it's uprising your brainwave and frequencies, and it's correcting all circulation and rotations of its body system. Okay, so the atom is giving its information through the brainwave and frequencies to the mind conceptors, okay, and everything through the open frequencies of the body sectors. So everything is calculated and modified. It has to line for me, and that's where it goes on its triangular angular base. Okay, so basically the atom is doing another triangular base. Okay, this is getting a little bit more complicated. Okay, but I'm just showing you what happens when you go through electronic interference. Okay, now everything is calculated. Okay, so it's very important to understand what's happening with its atom, because the atom is the one that's upgrading your systems. Okay, so it kind of looks like this, right? See how it's coming together now? It's forming into a new DNA structure of an atom. So that atom becomes powerful. So it becomes a mind graphing waving system. So once you get into the electrical systems, you're understanding box surfaces and triangular angular base surfaces. Okay? But that's it so far. Okay? So let's just call it the atom upgrade energy system. Okay, this is where all the information comes from. So once you get a true understanding of what's going on, the atom upgrade energy system. Okay, so when it's upgraded, it's going through so many different calculations, and this is where the numbers of the singularities come in. Okay, so basically it's allocating its location. So you got 1, 1, 0, 1. Okay, now remember how I was saying it's going in 4 divisional sets, how you got to go from 4 to 6 or 4, 5, and 6. It's very important to understand that. So depending on its calculation through its activation code systems, let's say you want to assign wind its divisions to 2. So we go 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, everything is in time sequence. So from each number, you have to understand how it's allocated through its different dimension of its sets. So the higher the number, the higher the frequency. Okay, so the lower the number, the more that you have to work through its downloads. So I'm trying to understand, because Asher is a little bit confused of what's going on with its number sequences and why is it in the grid system. Okay, there's a reason why it's in certain point sections, is because it's understanding its body and DNA structures of its atom systems. Okay, so let's say 4, 6, 8, 1, 1, 5, 3, 2. See, everything is in a sequence level through the body structures. Okay, so it starts off with this. You see all those numbers there? All right, this is understanding how it upgrades its system. Okay, so each time it upgrades its system through its activation code system, okay, the energy system of its atom system is high rising, okay, through the energy grid systems. And that's where it gets into the matrix grids. Now, once you get into the matrix grids, you have to understand each line sequence is a singularity line symbol. And those symbols are communication signals, which are activations, okay, through different dimensional sets. So the higher the number, the higher the frequency, okay? So basically, if you have 2, 3, 4, 1, you're already upgraded through the second, okay, level, right? So if you're in the third, you have to understand each sequence is in the body system. Okay, so you're working your regulators up through the scanning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so think of your body scanning motions as a connector, as a conductor. And that conductor is sine winding its divisional levels, north, west, south, and east. Because if you look at your body structure, okay, you got the north, you got the west, you get the east and the south. You formulate around its circle, you activate it through its center, it becomes its atom, you understand its energy systems. You have to know exactly which ones to upgrade. So if you're on the bottom, on 1, okay, you have to understand how to use the electronic interference, so you upgrade to 2. Okay, so once you go to 2, you go to 3, but it has to be in that sequence box, because each dimensional set right here is high divisional levels. of electronic interference. Okay, the triangular angular base. Okay, so the whole purpose is to high rise your divisional levels through the matrix grid systems. So if you get up here, you're getting into high numbers, right? So you start off at the bottom and you work around the clock system, which is your body system. Okay. So I think everybody's getting a better understanding now how important it is. I wanted to bring that to everybody because a lot of people are getting confused with the matrix grid systems and how it works is the allocated situations and how you use your vibration system through its number and its singularities, where it comes into the affinity 8. You can't put that affinity 8 in there, right? But it's the highest form of communication line signal, because once you understand each line divisional signal of a number, okay, is intelligence. So basically, you start with the graphing center of its ground formation centers, okay, and you work your way up to the middle. So the middle is probably maybe 4 or 5, okay? So your 5 divisional levels, you're working on your solar connection, okay? You're understanding its downgrades, okay, but you don't understand its uplinks. So that's what you need to work on. So you stay in that box center, okay, until you upgrade its energy electrical center through its atom system. Okay, so once you upgrade that, then you work to another number, which upgrades your system through its body and ecosystem. So that's where it comes into 4, 6, 8, 1. Okay, so 4 is good, right? Now you're going to work up to 6, or you can work up to 4, 5, 6. But there's a reason why it's in that sequence box, because each box center is in a different dimensional set point system, and that is a high vibration system. So it's very important to understand the higher you go through its division, the more information you get from its atom of its energy system, from the matrix core systems. Okay. So that's the true understanding how everything is activated through the atom. The atom is the most important thing through your body system because it connects in all ways and forms through information. Okay. So it's understanding how to do your own research on everything through its energy cycles, and everything through its energy cycles becomes a singularity of its number system. And that's how it becomes the singularity of an infinity 8 system. Okay, there's a reason why we have the infinity 8. Okay, there's a reason for that. Okay, so I'm just telling you exactly what goes through your body systems from its ground formations all the way up to its midsections and all the way up to the connections, okay, of the circulation rotation to the shoulder centers, and everything through the head, and anything through the crown chakra, and anything through the solar of its communication through space, and then it becomes the radio signals. Because once you get into the numbers, then you understand through its upgrades, through the sequence boxes, they're high rising divisional levels of vibration to radio signals. So, is that more complicated or is it a lot more easier? Everything is formulated through the body center. Okay, so I think everybody's starting to understand that you are the matrix grid system. Okay, it's just how to understand how to upgrade the body. It's very important because the higher you go through its divisions, the higher the frequency, the higher the information, the higher intelligence, and the higher knowledge, and the higher conscious levels of electronic interference. And that's how we communicate through its balance, through its matrix core centers. So, but one more time, that's exactly what it is, okay? So I want to bring that to everybody's attention to know exactly what's going on with your body centers, okay? Okay, so how's everybody doing? Bravery, Andrew, Sarah, hi everybody. Does the atom begin programmed? Yeah, everything through its program, Bravery, is understand what the atom is and what it does for you through your body systems. It's very important to understand that everything has a line sequence through its box sequence. There's a reason why everything is in that location, okay? So you're upgrading your systems, okay, every single time through its number, okay? That's why it's very important to understand that the atom understands and that the brainwave and system from your body system understands. So it's communicating at all levels of electronic interference through every triangular angular base system. And that's how you upgrade the energy systems through the matrix systems. Okay. So, yep, that's exactly what it is. Morning, Laura, Sarah, Stella. What did you want me to repeat there, Stella? The sequence? I'm just showing you how important it is to know that you guys are atoms. Everybody's created through an atom. Okay, everybody's magnetic. That's why you get electronic interference when you rub your hand. It's electronic. That's why your hands vibrate. Okay, that's why the fossils of your hair stick up. Okay, because it's energy. You're built with energy. Now it's understanding how much energy you have in your body, how much atom is created through electronic interference, how to upgrade your systems through its sequencing of its box systems. That's how the singularity of its number systems uprises your body and ecosystems. Okay? But everything is in sequence from here, 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 and here. Okay? So, Indigo, how you doing? Yeah, high rising more every day. Good. So, Estella, you understanding now? It's understanding how important your body system is and how important it is to high rise your vibration levels. Okay? So, the more you understand its information of its atom, okay, the more you understand you are an atom, the more you understand its sequencing of its box systems, the more you understand its matrix grid systems and how it works through its locations and how it high rises to its divisionals. Okay? The more you understand the simulation of its world, because that is how everything is operated. When you walk into the spiritual world, when you walk into the simulation world, you're upgrading your system every day, single day through the atom of its electronic interference. It's giving you information, okay? That's upgrading your systems and line dividing everything up to its solar connection of the crown chakra, okay? Because the crown chakra is the communication, right? Once you reach its divisions through its chakra formations, okay? So everything is communicating with one big circle of a cycle, okay? Major grids is communicating with line sequences, okay? The line formations are communicating with its subdividing. The subdividing is communicating with the dimensional point systems and everything that's allocated through its dimensional sets of its letters, numbers, and shapes. Everything is going through its upgrading, through its downgrading, through its uplinks, understanding the brain and wave frequencies. Everything connects in one atom of a cycle, okay? So the atom is an information of electronic interference cycle. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Everything in the atom is numbers in its center. So you have to understand that's what the matrix grid is. So it's very important when you get into the simulation of its world system, okay? That's how everything is operated through the mind graphing waving system. Okay? Because the brain is now going through a higher vibration through the simulation. Because you have to know how to communicate with the simulation of its vibration. Okay, it's not communicating with, humans or anything else beside that. You have to high self your electronic devices to a communication level through the simulation of world. Okay, so if you're communicating with something that's a higher force, you have to understand its upgrade system because it's created through its atom too. So hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, you have a hard time how to start rotation. That formulates on its own, okay? And the atom is its own brainwave system through electronic interference. It's an energy cycle system that connects through, basically, it understands its light and dark. So it's very important how you are connected through the mind brainwave system, okay? Because everything line sequences, and that's where the chakra formations come in, okay? Right? Line formate. So everything rotates. It's just understanding how to use your meditation through its balance every day, Stella. And that's how you get your gravity center points. Do we have to spin direction with the sequence? No, that spins on its own. It's just understanding how important your meditations are That's what I'm saying. We have to master the 7 divisionals to the 12. Okay, and once you get that, the circulation rotation gets a lot stronger through electronic interference. And the atom gives you more information through the matrix grid systems. And everything through the allocated location systems is upgrading its gravitations, okay, of the scanning mechanisms. Okay. So, Anna, how you doing? Does our emotions help understand our numbers? Well, everything is connected through the mind and brain waving system. It's understanding your behavioral systems because it is connected through the atom. Everything is connected through the center. This is the center of everything. Circulates and rotates. Everything rotates, circulates and rotates, 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 rotates. But you have to understand everything through circulation rotation. The problem is that you guys are having is that you don't see it. You only feel it. Okay. So when I say circulation and rotation, I mean that the upgrading system, okay, is high rising through lower vibrations of frequencies, okay, because it's ground formation you're communicating with, right? And then you work up to your high levels of electronic interference through the circulation rotation, okay, because it's going so fast, okay? That's how you move. That's how you walk. That's how you talk. That's how you breathe, right? You are connected, so connected through the ground formations, okay? Because the atom center is connecting with you every single day through electronic interference when it circulates and rotates through its grounds. And that's how everything line centers. So it's very important to understand your balance of frequency systems, okay? So the more you understand your balance, the more you understand your circulation and rotation systems, okay? But like I said, it's extremely hard right now because we're going into the electrical box systems of the sequences and the singularities. So it's getting a little bit more complicated, but I have to give this to everybody because like I said, everything is a high rise. I just energize your energy waving patterns and put balance. You guys have balance with your heart now. So you're going to feel really formulated right now. And that's going to upgrade your brain waving systems through the hydraulic energy systems. Because the circuitry systems are working on a day-to-day basis. So the more understanding you know with its electronic interference, the more you can upgrade through its atom of its energy systems. So, yeah, exactly. The body knows all. That's right. The body knows the atom knows the body. Ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what goes on, okay? You are a light formation of electricity. That's all you are. It's understanding your components and how to upgrade your systems through the communication of vibration systems. So I'm trying to get you guys ready into the simulation of its world. I can't platitude a 3-dimensional that doesn't meditate into a simulation because he doesn't understand his upgrades or his downloads or his uplinks. He can't communicate with the simulation of its world. He doesn't understand mind telepathy. He doesn't understand circuitry systems. He doesn't understand his medical graphing waving systems, okay? Everything is electronic interference when you go through its interactions, and when you're interfacing is very important because now you're communicating from one to another of its vibration systems. So you have to know exactly through its communication and what balance you are working with through its hand formation of its communication of electronic interference. See? So, but you guys should understand more because I upgraded your heart systems through its balance. Okay, everybody needed to know that because what's happening now is you're getting more intelligent, and like I said, the electronic interference is high rising. So your dimensional energy waving heart has gone to a higher vibration. Okay, and now it's found its balance. So when it finds its balance, it understands its upgrade. It understands its downloads and it understands its uplinks. Because it's very important to understand that when you get into the 5th dimension. Okay? You can't high rise in the divisional level of chakra formation when you have 3 within its center and you're trying to communicate with something that's in the 20th dimension. Because there's people on the 5th dimension, they're already in the 20th dimension. You know what I mean? They're just there. It's like tourists. It's like foreigners or whatever. They come to one country, they go to another country, right? And they're tourists, okay? So they're on a different language than the person that they're interacting with, right? That's what I'm understanding, is to know when you go to another country, you have to know its information. You have to know its research. You have to understand its behavioral system. You have to understand its society. You have to understand its rules. You have to understand its regulations, its politicians and politics and all that. That's the governments. Everything is created through upgrading systems, right? So it's very important to understand that space is the same thing, same as the dimensional Earth, right? That's why you have to do your research on your body system. That's why you have to understand what's going on with your upgrades of its information and everything through its downloads, how it's circulating, right? And everything through its uplinks. The more you understand your body and electrical system, the more you can communicate through its simulation world of its systems. So, yeah. So Anna's feeling better. Yeah. Gotta go. Thank you for the answering my question. Peace and love. Okay, Bravery, take it easy. It's good seeing you again. So I think everybody's getting a really good understanding of what's going on right now with your body, especially after yesterday. Anything you upgrade, you get smarter. Okay? That's basically what it is. And the more you understand that, the more you understand what I'm talking about and how extremely informative you are in space continuum and the galactic and the matrix. It's getting to be something that you never thought you could be. It's getting to be something that you never thought you could see. You know, you want to go beyond, and you guys are already beyond, ladies and gentlemen. You've gone way beyond the system. So that's why it's a complex system, and it just gets complicated more and more, right? But as long as you understand its information, and that's why I had to upgrade your heart centers, because once I do that, you guys get a lot more balance with its information. So in generalization, Estella, that's exactly what it is. You know, you go to one country, you have to know what's going on, right? You have to know their language, you have to know their research, you have to know their attire, you have to know what air they're in, you know, what they eat. These are the things. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting ready for everybody to do, is to know how these things are happening for a reason through the hydraulic systems and everything through your energy systems, and how very important it is to uprise your body systems. So and the good thing too is that you guys are going to be, ladies, going to be able to sleep a lot better now, knowing this information, right? And the more you get balance, the more stress levels are released, the more understanding of everything. So I gotta charge my mechanism again. It seems to be going fast and faster in my energy cycle, high rise in so many divisional levels. So you have to be cautious too, because your energy cycles, once you get connected to your energy fields, you can drain things from batteries and anything that's electronic. So that's what I mean by having overextensive power and not sure what to do with it. If you don't know what to do with it, then you have to understand its communication. So especially when you're in the simulation world of its matrix, because matrix works on so many levels of electronic interference and shapes. Shapes is everything to the matrix. I mean, it formalizes around so many electronic interference of colors, because pixels are communications. You guys are pixels, ladies, right? We'll get into that later, but right now I just want to get into the electrical device systems and know exactly what's going on with your body, ecosystems, and everything through its body septors, its mind septors, everything through what's happening with your hydraulic systems. So somebody have any questions? Anything you want to ask, it's good that you know now. That way it makes it easier on your mind braving system, because you want to have ease tensions. You don't want to have anything, blocking anything through its information. So, oh, there you go. So you had a powerful and emotional dream of releasing last night. Yeah. Anything through the upgrade of the energetic waving heart is very, very powerful. Okay. So does the upgrades you give us take place automatically, or do we need to meditate for them to be received? The upgrades I give you through electronic devices, everything through its connection of vibration systems, is to understand that you have to master your chakra formations. Meditation is everything. I don't upgrade and download and uplink your system if you're not going to meditate. Okay? Because it doesn't formulate around anything. Okay? You are a body system. Okay? Through electronic systems. Okay? So it's electronic interference. So the more you high rise, the more intelligent you get. The less you meditate, the less intelligent you get. Okay? So you can ask yourself, how important is for me to listen to Andrew? Am I going to gain anything? And if it gets too complicated, then you know why. Because you're not meditating. Okay? And I meditate. I have to every day. It's extremely informative. And, being in the matrix core, I am in so many different flying mechanisms. It's just crazy. It's locos. Because I have so much energy of information that I have to broadcast. And it's understanding that it just keeps uprising, keeps going up and up and up and up and up and up. And it gets more complex because I'm mastering levels. If you guys and ladies can master levels, then you can get a basic understanding of what I'm talking about through the body systems and how important it is to uprise your electrical energy systems. So, yeah, it's very super powerful. That's exactly what it is. Yep. Yep. You are a controlling mechanism of electronic interference. You are a power source. You are an energy source. Okay? We'll talk about in my next video how you can set divisionals and become a gravitational pull system. And I can create for you guys through a gravitation belt. It's an electronic device. It's a belt. It's like a seat belt. Okay? So it keeps you from levitating. If you high rise through interconnections of cities, okay, and there's bad vibes, because when I go to Mexico City, I have to put vests, a protection device, energy devices, so many protections around me. The invisible shield, I have to put sometimes gravity belts. It depends because I'm always flying, right? It's extremely real. So when I'm in Mexico City, there's so much bad energy. I have to illuminate my lights, right? Because what happens is the lights, there's so much dark around it through its cycles. So I have to bring back its balance, right? And the only way to do that is to use energy systems of creation systems. That's where it comes into gravitation belts. Okay, remember I was telling you about how I was showing you for the very first time how to communicate with your higher self and create energy grids and then create energy fields. Okay, Anna remembers that. That was way back. That's when you guys were going through It's just basic information. I was upgrading your systems, right? I was showing you how powerful it is that you can create once you understand your energies. You can create anything in your mind. And that's how amazing and powerful it is. So you have to understand what I'm talking to you about is to know what exactly is happening through your body systems. Because those electrical systems are going to keep high rising as long as you understand this information. So, and whatever you create is real. It becomes real in this world of its gravitation, of its earth. Okay? And just imagine what you can create through its 5th dimension. Okay? Knowing how powerful the mind is more powerful than the brain. And again, I'll show you the difference between a human brain and a spiritual brain, and how it overrides everything through the human brain. Okay? The human brain is intelligence, but it only has so much knowledge of information. It depends on that person. If a person's going to pick up a book and read 360 books, yes, he's getting a lot of information. He's getting a lot of intellect. He's getting a lot of data processing, right? Okay, but is he going to upgrade his system? It's probably going to overload his system because he's getting too much information. So that's why I'm giving you page by page. You know, so you can meditate between, you know, it doesn't have to be 5-10 minutes. It could be like, you know, 2 minutes, 1 minute, seconds. It depends on how fast your voicing grids are and what you want. It's what you want out of life, you know. Try to understand that you are a human vessel, but to upgrade your life systems is to know how to upgrade everything through the spiritual world of its systems, and then it becomes its simulation. You have to believe and go beyond that you are in that spiritual world. That's the only way you're going to understand what I'm talking about, through its creations. Okay? Because mind telepathy is real, telekinesis is real, activation is real, controlling is real, transformation lights are real, third eye is real, psychic is real, realms are real, dimensions, activations, portals, plasmas, forces. This is all real through energies. Everything is created through energies, right? If you can get an atom, okay, and an energy cycle through a vibration and create the multiverse, what does that tell you how real it is? Right? That's what I'm talking about, is going beyond its system. The more you understand that you're in the spiritual world of its simulation, the more you can upgrade your downloaded systems. So, if you give the command to the body for protection and visible, will it work? Yes. Yes, it will. Yeah, and that's understanding how to be confident with yourself and know your archangels. Okay, but you have to do your research on your archangels. It's very important because they use so many different energy cycles of energies, and they have a coloration of healing power. So basically, you have to know what the veil is. You have to know what the sacred flame is. You have to know what the elixir is. You have to know what pyramids are. You have to know what lasers are. You have to know what gold framing circles are. You have to know golden structures of cycles. This is for me. Okay, this is only for me. But what I'm saying is that when you understand your information of upgrades through the matrix grid systems, you're going to understand its information. Then you're going to understand what's happening with your energy cycles. Okay, and you're going to be talking like me. And that's what we want, right? So you can communicate through its simulation of its worlds, because the 5D is the simulation. Okay, because we're not in the 3D anymore, right? So I think maybe that helps a little bit better. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the more you believe in its system, but you have to go beyond its perceptions. Okay. Now I can create a gravitational belt in seconds, just like that. Why? Because I understand its information of its vibration. The gravitational belt is intelligence. Okay, it's understanding if you can create portals, you can create gravitation belts. Okay, I can create wall-graphing cycles of hand formations through electronic interference. Okay, that's plasma timing everything through its time sequence and its time volumes, and how I can transfer lights. Okay, the electrical star systems, right? And how I can allocate it through a dimensional set of a point center. Okay, assign one of your divisional levels through your body systems and transfer all your body systems to particles of energies of another dimensional set point system. Now it's complicated to you, but it's easy for me. That's what I'm saying, is understanding your vibration is intelligence. Now I probably say that in every video. The reason that is, that's what you have to pay attention to. Okay, vibration is intelligence, and that's how it creates through the mind and brain. Because the mind and the brain understand what's going on, right? You just have to understand its energy through its vibration is intelligence. So the mind and brain connect through its vibration. Okay, so you put two and two together, right? So, but once you high rise, it's not 2 and 2 anymore. It's like 2 and 10, 2 and 20, 2 and 50. That's what I mean, is that we want to set those 4 divisional sets. We want to go up to 4 to 6 in that sequence box, so it can become that singularity of its divisions, of its line signal. And then it becomes a communication signal through a radio signal. So, why does it seem like we are still in the 3D so much of the time? That's because I high rise through complex systems to the matrix. Sometimes you don't understand my information. That's probably why. Because I 3D doesn't exist, and you're upgrading your systems through electronic systems, and you get balance through your heart systems. So that's why you don't think you're in 3D anymore. Because you're more intelligent now. You guys already know that, ladies and gentlemen. You know you're upgrading your systems. You know you're getting more knowledge through its information. Your subconscious levels are now coming to the conscious, and your conscious levels are rising through electronic interference. So I have to go to my job now. Watch the rest later. Have a great day. Okay, Natasha, take it easy. I want to learn language of communication. Master your chakra formations, Anna. You're getting information, but you have to know it backwards and forwards, forwards and backwards. Yeah. But just know that you're getting smarter by the minute. And you know you're getting smarter. And that's the beautiful thing. You know you're getting more intelligent. You know your conscious levels are rising. So. See if I missed any more questions here. No, I think I'm good. No, that's good. So it's really important that you guys get a basic knowledge of electronic interference, a basic knowledge of energy, a basic knowledge of vibration, basic of its energy cycles, and basic of its energy fields. Okay? I think if you pay more attention, of what is said, then you'll be able to understand its communication more. Yeah, so if you're communicating with clouds, that's great. You're going through electronic interference of higher intelligence. That's what I'm talking about now. So that's great. Yeah, so you're going through connections. So light changes up and down. Yep. You're going to see more through your perceptions and your chakra formations right now, because I balanced everybody's energy psych-op systems through the wave framing, mining, energetic, multi-universal matrix heart systems. Yeah, it's been raining here, but it looks like the matrix sun's going to come out. So but feel free to ask more questions. I mean, that's, the more questions you answer, the more you uprise. My numbness of hands is better this morning. Oh, there you go. Your connection to your waving heart connects to everything. Okay? When it's cycle divisions and it circles, okay, and the atom is going on its continuous force and it's understanding its information, okay, then it connects in all ways and forms through its balance, through the energetic waving heart. So but other than that, Anna, how's Janet doing? She was on a couple of days ago. She seemed to be okay. I like to keep informative too with what's going on with everybody else. It's very important that we communicate on that love cycle, because communication is everything, especially to energies. It's very important that we keep that connection, because if you have a problem, I like to know about it, right? So we can figure out how it can be resolved through vibration or energies. So, and knowing that of its information, that's how you help yourself through its healing, right? You can work towards that, but you have to master everything through its levels. It's the only way you're going to get anywhere in life. Now it seems hard, but it's not really hard. It's just understanding the body, really. Understanding how the mind and the brain works, right? So, I mean, everybody's smarter in their own divisional level. It's just an understanding that the conscious level goes way beyond spiritualism. And I mean way, way beyond, right? Like this morning, I got up and I was levitating. I couldn't get out of it. I was floating. So I had to assign my divisional levels and meditate faster, because I go so high, so fast. And when you get into Mach, it's very hard to get down. So, I mean, I do have complications that I need to work out, just like you guys do with your information, right? Because the higher you go, the higher intelligence. But I always find my balance. I always find my balance. So, but it has undergone challenge with oxygen levels, extreme fatigue, but spiritually awesome, and she loves you. Yeah, great. Excellent. I'd like to hear stuff like that, That's what we want for my channels to resonate love around it, Yeah, she's extremely formative. She's doing a lot better now. She's having the challenges with the oxygen because it's in her DNA structures. I can uprise her cycle divisions, right, and bring up her oxygen levels again. But she's got to master chakra formations. She's got to meditate more there, Anna. So, and I also upgraded her heart's condition too. So she's got balance, and now she's feeling more. The more you connect with the energetic waving heart, you realize that the heart is the spiritual. It is the simulation. It is the electronic interference. It is the communication to everything. So, Andrew, how you doing? How is Tia and Tito doing? I always like to keep informed of what's going on with that. Make sure that they send testimonies, because it's very important. It's for me to understand what's going on with your body system and how you're high rising through electronic interference. I need to know these things, so it's very important you send testimonies. How long ago was that, Anna? Is she taking any pharmaceutical, any kind of drug? It seems to me that she's taking other things from doctors. You can't mix my energies with pharmaceuticals. I said that before, I'll say that again, and especially now because I'm so high rise through the matrix core, and my energy is so fast. It's unbelievable how fast the energies work. So the high rise you go through is vibration, the more high rise you can heal. So it's going like this, very quick, and it heals. That's what I mean by instant, right? The low rise, the more it goes like this, and it's working, right? It's working through intelligence, but you're not high rise to a higher level through its vibration. That was last month, so she's doing a lot better now. Yeah, I uprise their cycles, I can change her lung condition, through electronic interference, uprise her oxygen levels again, higher frequencies through its vibration. So she should be feeling a lot better through the breathing. It's understanding that her breathing is the most connection. It's the lung capacitor that controls the breathing, right? So more laughs and good communication. Oh, that's great. Good. Well, I gave that to everybody yesterday, Andrew. I upgraded your energy waving heart systems. I gave you balance through the circulation rotation and you communication with electronic interference through this atom. So meditate, Andrew. Meditate. Master those chakra formations from ground formations all the way up to the 7. We have to understand our 7 divisional lines and then work up to your 12. That's why I gave you those videos from 12 divisions of chakra formations to the 12. You can do that, but now is the time for everybody to understand its energy. Okay, here's a test, or here's something that you can do. Remember I told you guys to do experiments on yourselves? And this is how you understand your body systems? Oh, Laura's got something here. Andrew, you're so special to me. You helped me and my family. And questions. Do you accept any money for helping others? Oh, I appreciate that, Laura. I do it out of love, because, I resonate around the unconditional of everything through its vibration. And testimonies do help a lot because it's truth. It's proof, that I'm the real thing, the real deal. But yeah, everything helps. Every little thing helps. Yeah. That's why I like healing. That's why, because there's, it comes from the love of everything, right? So, and I know how important it is to heal people because they go through so many problems. And it's understanding how to just get your balance back, really, so you can move forward with your life systems, right? So, yeah. So, Andrew, all you got to do is just understand. Okay, first thing you got to look at is you have pulses, energy pulses, right? Right. You know where they are. One here, right? Now you got to understand it's pulp, right? It's pumping, it's vibrating. Okay. This is what I mean. Test the body system. And that's where you understand it's listening. You have to listen to the vibrations and communicate with your eye and its perceptions, and how to use your hand information through its electronic interference. So try to do that. Try to get connected with your vibrations and understand your levels. Find out what level you are at through its information of its intelligence. It's the hardest thing to do, is to master energy. I mean, I'm not just talking about healing people. I'm talking about mastering vibration. If you master vibration, you're breaking activation codes and you're listening to its vibration through its intelligence. So it's understand how to communicate with vibration. That's why I upgraded your heart systems, because it's getting more complex and I have to allow you to see what's going on. You have to understand that vibration is extremely real. You know, your energies are very, very real, right? So, no, you can meditate too, but I'm just saying, understand your body's systems. Like put your hand here, put your hand on your heart, right? Try to listen to your heart. Try to open the communication to the mind waving system. My heart's very strong. It's repeating. It's communicating. I understand its vibration. I understand its balance. That's what I'm talking about, is communicate with your heart, communicate with your body, communicate with your mind and brain. Maybe that will help a lot better. Okay? Meditation is meditation, but you have to go beyond its system. I mean, it go extremely, extremely beyond its system. And that's why I know all this information. And that's why I live in the matrix system. So, anything can be healed, Anna. You have severe hearing loss. Yeah, anything can be healed, but you have to understand its vibration. You have to understand its activation. Once you understand its activation, its DNA structures, then you can change anything. It's extremely hard to do. And, I don't expect anybody to do that right now because you're not at that level. But what I do want you to do is try to understand, to do your experiments on yourself through its body, through its mind, through its brain. That's what you need to do. So, I can only add notes in the computer, not in the phone. That's fine. That's fine. You can watch back, Estella, whatever you missed. I have another daughter, Robin, who I am concerned about losing her eyesight, 2 years older than Janet. Yeah, you never mentioned that before because I knew there's sub-divisional lines right there. When I know your body system. I know everything through your calculations, DNA structure, Anna. So I felt there's energies. I just didn't want to say anything. And then when I feel more energies, I feel a different vibration. You can feel different vibrations. You understand its communication of the signals. So Robin has concern with losing her eye. 2 years older than Janet. Yeah. Her sight divisions are very low right now. Yeah. Oh, okay. I know what it is. Her planet system has no light. Oh, it's on a crater surface of a rock surface. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. I see it. Okay, I'm going to uprise the light system. Take the dark out from its dark system, its planet system. So basically, here is Robin's planet. Okay. It was shadow shifting in a rock surface, a crater surface. So basically, it's a solar connection energy waving pattern, right? So this rock was covering the planet system and covering around its surface. Okay. So there was no illumination of light and it was losing less oxygen, right? So basically, I'm going to take the dark out of its planet system, uprise the illumination of its light system, change the coloration through the matrix system, change all vibrations of oscillation systems, and put heat signatures of planet systems of a new vibration system. Okay, so Robin should be feeling a lot better with her illumination of lights. It's going to be a little bit foggy at first because it's been out of focus for so long. Okay, so that's understanding that something is covering your eye, right? Constantly covering your eye for years on end, and you don't know why. Okay, that's how powerful energy can be. Once you understand, like I said, I know everybody's planet system, so right away I connect and I see instantly. I don't have to close my eyes. I can meditate, close my eyes. I can do everything now. I can do mind telepathy, telekinesis. But when I open my eyes, I see planets. I see everything. When I see your body structure, I see the planet system. And then I see a rock in front of it. Okay? So now I know everything through its line division, through its calculation, and how to take it out of its system. Okay? So that rock system is now gone. I simulated it. So I destroyed it. So it evaporated to particles and energies. Okay? So I use my electrical hand formations, put it in the galaxy system, and it blends into the solar systems. Okay, so it's now a waving liquid system through circulation is rotation. So, but Robin, yeah, check out Robin now. Her illumination of light should be better now. Her eye divisions are going to be cleansing, a lot more focused now because she had a rock formation that was covering her planet system, and she wasn't getting illumination of lights. There's so many activation of planet systems, okay? Every planet system resides on a different oxygen level, okay? And that depends on what's going around its surface, like this, okay? So the planet system is rotating constantly, right? It has to, because that's what it rides on its gravitation and its pole system, okay? So depending on what level it's at, low rise, it doesn't matter. It's in a dimension of its set, through a dimensional realm, through a parallel, okay? But if you have a rock surface, okay, it's like, you know, when you see a tree and it wants to get some sunlight, but the matrix moon is covering it. It's only seeing shade, but it's not seeing illumination. So the tree's not going to glow, right? But that's why the matrix moon and the matrix sun communicate, because they know exactly how the tree has to grow. So it illuminates with the light, right? The light goes away, and then the moon comes in for the shade, so it doesn't overheat, right? So that's what I mean by full communication and partnership with the matrix moon and the matrix sun. So that's the full collaboration, how everything works through the electronic interference of energies. You have to understand how powerful energies are and what you can do through its creation. Okay, so Robin, yeah, she's been going through a lot right now through her planet system. No wonder her eyes were not seeing that well. It's because a rock formation was covering her planet. And that's why there was no illumination of lights, because every planet system has illumination of light system. And that's how it's very important that star systems communicate with your planet system. Do you know why star systems communicate with your planet system? Because it's activation your body system. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, she's a nature girl. Yeah, I see that right away. Yeah. Let me know how she's doing, but her illumination of lights right now. So I took that rock formation out and put it in another galaxy system, blending it in with its liquid system. That's why it's very important to understand what's going on right now, you know? So keep me informed what's happening with Robin. That's how powerful energies are and what you can do. Once you understand what's happening with your planet system, because you are the planet system, everybody has a planet system. Now, everything around it, okay, goes through your behavioral systems. There could be a rock formation that's not, it's going around in cycles. There could be rocks hitting your planet, right? There could be star systems that are bringing too much light and overheating your planet. You could have too many different vibrations, right? That's how connected you are through space, through the mind, brave, and waving system. And that's what I mean is going way beyond its system. And you have to understand how important it is that I am in the matrix system. And that's how I correct all divisional lines of shape shift systems through the body system. Because your planet system is a shape system. Okay? It's the same vibration as your body system. Now, if your planet system isn't the same as your body system, that's what I'm talking about. Maybe you'll understand this a little bit better now. Your vibration system is on a certain vibration. It's very important that you reach that vibration through your body system. Okay? So once you balance out that vibration, then you can activate your power centers. Okay, then you can activate your motivation centers. Then you can activate your brainwave and frequency system and the hydraulic energy systems. And understand everything through the circuitry systems is giving you balance through your own planet system. Okay, so maybe that helps a little bit better. Everybody has a planet system. So once you reside in that vibration of its balance system, then you can move forward and ahead and healthy with that system, knowing that your planet system is on the same vibration as your body system. How's that? Now, if that's not powerful, well, hey, but that's why I'm here, okay? Because even though if I get you on that vibration, you're not going to know what's wrong with your information. You're not going to know what's wrong with your planet system, okay? Only me. It's because I've mastered everything through levels of space. Okay, I know how everything is aligned. Okay, I know exactly what's wrong with your planets, right? Because it's so connected to you. Everything's connected to you, to your planet system. So, what do you think about that, though? Powerful stuff, eh? So, how is my daughter, our 3.5-year-old mother, Laura? Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Like I said, make sure you send testimonies. But it's powerful, powerful stuff once you go through its dimensions of its perception. Okay? Now, understanding where you're at through your divisional levels is understanding everything through its cycles, because everybody has an energy cycle. Now, that's where you understand your vibration of its intelligence. Okay? So, there are people when they're awake and they see things, there's a reason for that, because it's communicating with you. You can't ignore that. Okay? Now, if you're communicating with it with this perception and you understand where it is through its location, it's going to put energy into you. And that's how you high rise through its perception. And it's going to give you gifts beyond recognition. Okay? It can be a star system. I've gotten so much energy from the matrix sun, the matrix moon, the matrix earth, right? I've been on the matrix earth, not the dimensional earth, not the galactic 5D. I've been in the matrix earth. And it's incredible. I mean, it's so high. It's amazing. It's a vibration of atmospheres that has no oxygen levels. Okay? So basically, you don't have an immune system. You have an upgrading system of a shape system. Okay? That corrects everything so fast through your healing system of your health system. That's what I mean. That's why by understanding its information through vibration is intelligence. So. Oh, that's okay. Just let me know whenever you do, you know. I just want to make sure that they're okay. It's very important that these things are going through, you know, through its cycles. So, oh, so that's good, Sarah. That's what I'm saying. Try to do experiments on yourself. Yeah, that's funny. I've been checking my pulse the last few days. It's funny how you say that and I talk about it, right? That's how I mean by being connected through electronic interference. Listening to my heart, communicating and connecting with it, seeing how my breathing affects it. See, there you go. So Sarah is communicating with her body system. Okay. It's extremely important to understand that you are an electrical system. So this is where you have to get its information through its energy system. Because the body system, right, is a pixel of information. Oh, so much information. Now, when you're in that division, I mean, that's what we're working towards, right? Once we get there, then we'll understand of what's going on through our body and ego systems. But right now, try to do experiments on yourself. Try to understand your perceptions. Try to understand your communications. Understand the mind braving, you know, waving system. Understanding the connection. You have to get connected with the energy of your heart. You have to. You have to get connected with your body. You have to get connected with your mind and your brain because you work with that every single day, right? If you ignore the mind and the brain, it's going to ignore the body and the heart. The heart's going to shut down. Okay, it's an organ. Anything can shut down. Anything. It's just understanding how to keep it going through its cycles, of its circles, on its circulation, its rotation. It has to go in that continuous force. Because as soon as you stop that, what happens? Everything shuts down. And then it creates a virus system. And then it creates a dark system. So look at it that way. I have phobia with my heartbeat. Any comments? Yeah, there's a little bit of a twitch there with your vibration. So that's what I'm saying. I can go beyond. I can see your heart. Yeah, the vibrations are twitching and it's skipping beats. A little bit of an anxiety, not so much stress, a lot more balance, more focus, more awareness, more communication, and better meditation. So Stella, that's what you got. Why is my eyesight so bad this morning? Dropping my siblings off, I noticed I couldn't read the sticker on the car in front of me. Oh, your eyesight's not working with your body systems. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, your communication is offlining its cycles. So I got to bring back its illumination light systems, Chris. Guys, ladies, you have to understand how powerful chakra formations are because they connect through electronic interference. So you have to understand now what's going on with its methods and its programs, okay? Because you're a program mechanism through a computer analytical mind graphing system. So you have to know how everything works through its electrical systems, right? So up on your cycles, change your eyesights, change the foggies out of there because your planet system is residing on so many atmosphere systems right now, Chris. So there's a weather condition that's wrapping around its planet system. So this is your planet, okay? You have weather that's coming in. So it's fogging your system, but it's going around through circulation rotation, okay? Everything is a test. So it's understanding how to get this out of your system, right? That's how very important it is to understand your galactic family system. That's how you understand your planet system. So Chris, try to get more knowledge, try to do more meditation, try to get connected with your galactic family because those are the ones that can help. Then you can understand your vibration of your planet system. Okay, then you'll be able to understand everything through its information around its system. Okay, because you have a planet that's in space. It's floating in space. Okay, and it's a living, breathing, organizing system. Okay, now it's understanding what's around its system. And that's how you correct everything, right? I don't expect you to do that, but just try to meditate and try to get connected with your family, your galactic family, because it's the galactic family that can help you out through your planet system. Okay? That's what I mean. Everybody's there to help, right? So, but your eyesight should be doing a lot better now. I just changed your whole illumination and light systems. You had a bit of cloud formation through electronic interference on your planet system, so I had to take it off your planet. That's what was going on. How is my daughter high rising? I have no connection with her and her mom, Laura. Your daughter's doing fine. She's sleeping well. Her energy cycles are good. Her divisional levels are okay. There's a lot of conflicts with you. There's a lot of distance between you and the mother. You should formulate around more love cycles around your daughter, though, Andrew. Okay? That's very important. Our whole human family seems to need so much healing. Yeah, everybody needs healing. Yeah. No, communicate with your daughter. See your daughter more. There's a lot of distance between you and your daughter. And then you're going to see the changing waving patterns of the mother, of Laura. That's what you want. You want to bring the love and resonance around. You want to change everything through its information there, Andrew. Okay? You want to know how important you love your daughter. Okay? It's very important to understand males and females. They work in so many different cycles of human behaviors. Okay? That's what it is. So, and that's, I promise you, you'll be able to communicate with Laura a lot better. Just generalize how important is your daughter. And she sees you in a different way through its cycles. So, but if you don't communicate, things get worse. So, just a tip. You're not allowed to? Well, you control your own destiny. I don't believe in not or no, or, that doesn't exist in my vocabulary system. So everything is allowed. You just have to work your way around it, find a way to communicate with it, trying to find other ways to work around things. Everything can be worked out. You just have to understand how to use your energy cycles. Yeah, you can do that too. Love cycles, love circles, love around. Yep, you can do that too. I ask you to heal my brother Alan and sister Melissa. I think they're both stuck in the past. Yeah, there's a lot of distance between your brother and your sister, eh? They're on two opposite cycles of planet systems. That's why. They can't communicate with each other. They're sign-wide divisional levels in their life systems, and they're not connected with their body systems. So, yeah, Alan needs more structure and balance. So it changes frequency levels to his balance system. Uprises energy systems and illumination systems. Change all the brain frequency systems, so he's okay. Melissa's, on the other hand, she's more informative, communicative, slide-wide interdivisions through her planet system. I'll change her vibration levels. She's got a little bit of dark vibration. I'll take that out too. So her uprising her communication skills, uprising her voicing of its information, and changing her human behavioral systems. So she's doing better. So they both have balance now. Well, there you go. You know, I mean, never say never. I mean, there's times where, you know, I haven't seen my daughter in 5-6 years. That never stopped me to communicate with her, though. It's how you see your sets and how you set your divisions with your brain and mind frequencies. How important is it for you to see your daughter? Find ways to communicate, right? So, oh, you're welcome, Laura. Glad I could help. I'm very grateful to come to my planetary system. I am at peace. There you go. That's what you want. You want to be at peace, right? It's very important you understand your communication with your planet system. And it's very important that everybody resides on their vibration to their planet system. Okay? So the whole idea, okay, basically this is what it is. Okay, once you're awake, you're understanding what's going on because it becomes extremely real. Now, once you're at that full vibration in your planet system, that galactic or matrix higher self goes to that planet system and it follows to the fifth dimension. You see what's happening? It's line divisioning, right, to its peace core, and it's on its circulation rotation through its balance. Okay? Yeah. So, but, you know, there's a lot of love going around right now, you know, which is great. So, yeah, send the attention to her, into your energy fields, your mind. Create the opportunity to meet up with her. There you go. There you go. That's a very good answer, Anna. That's great. See, your intelligence knowledge is high rising through its vibration of your frequency systems. Good for you. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. It's being informative. No does not settle in my vocabulary systems, my human behavioral systems. It doesn't exist, right? It doesn't understand the meaning no or not. I don't care. You know, it only understands forwardness. It only understands positiveness, right? So that's what it is to understand that your body is trying to upgrade its system through the mind, brain, wave, and systems. Wow, way to go, Anna. Ooh, she's getting stronger and more powerful. You can also create a vibration of forgiveness frequency that will neutralize Laura, fear, anger, and anger frequencies. Wow, this is coming from Anna. It's pretty impressive. I'm impressed. That's really good. Yeah, that's a Yep, you're high rising. Good for you. That's a really good answer too. That's greatest. Yeah, communicate with your kids. Yeah, give them love. Yeah, that's all they want. Because kids have a huge extension of spans of so much rambunctiousness, and they're always creating everything around themselves. And you give them love through the center of everything, you'll see a big communication difference with them. So yeah, love among everything. Yep, that's exactly what it is. So I'm going to let everybody go. It's been an hour and a half. Hope everybody's doing exceptionally well. But this is great. Everybody's getting more connected right now. Anna's doing exceptionally well with her information of her knowledge, which is even better. So, but no, I'm very impressed. Good for you, Anna. That's really good. So questions and comments are great. Anything you want to know with what's going on with the body systems, just let me know. I'm here. This is Andrew Weston in the Matrix Hydraulic Systems through the energy circuitry systems. Calling out. Adios, everybody.